A couple of assists for two of Irankunda's goals as well against Western United the week before. And those two combining here again. Oh, that's unbelievable! Oh, my word! That is what they came to see tonight. And it's that combination again. Goodness me. That is a peach of a hit from Nestor Irankunda. It brought both me and Daniel McBreen out of our seats. What a talent. What a goal.
And from here, when he strikes it, you think, well, that's ambitious, but it goes like an absolute tracer bullet into the far corner. He just moves it onto the right foot, gives himself some space, and whack! There is nothing that Kurto could do about that. It is moving.
Segicic again. We've seen what he can do from distance. Oh, he's done it again! Well, we're running out of superlatives. Adrian Segicic.
Subplot to this is Leo Senna wins the ball here. He's desperate to get the ball back. When Segicic turns away from him, he's given him the grand salute, and then the Harvey Norman replay tells the story thereafter. Oh, it's blistering. I can't think of anything else. It's blistering from Segicic. There's nothing brewing, nothing at all. There's no pass he can thread. There's no support play to hurt the goal. So he just pulls the trigger.
Nisbet able to wheel into a pocket of space here, Josh Nisbet. And now Ballard brings it under his control. Ballard! Mariners take a stoppage time lead! Max Ballard, his first A-League goal!
Their heart with what turned out to be a brilliant finish. Josh Nisbet driving at the defence on the Harvey Norman replay. Max Ballard taking on any defender, willing to get close enough to him with some fancy footwork. And then the finish was unerring into the back post to give what you would imagine is an unassailable lead to the home side.
Van der Ven. Now Boss getting forward to support the attack. Oh, he's jinking through. This is incredible! Johnny Boss with a masterful solo goal. He made the defenders melt out of the way and then put it top bins.
Oh, that is magic from Geordie Boss.
Grace, talk us through the skill here to jink through the Perth defence.
Well, as we have a look on the Harvey Norman replay, he's left two Perth Glory defenders completely in their wake, and that is a perfect finish.
But it's Bozanovski that comes away with it now. Botic coming deep. He's got Danzaki outside. Oh, Noah Botic! How about that? Well, that is an absolute Exocet missile into the top corner. In their place by Noah Botic.
Picked that one out on the Harvey Norman replay. It was all about the body shape to turn himself and go forward with the football. We talked about him having great technical ability in the first half with the left foot. This one's with the right foot. And Botic makes another big play, and he absolutely blows everybody away.
A chance for Jamie McLaren to halve the deficit for Melbourne City, and it's saved by Joe Gauci. Unreal. Gets the clap from Nestor Irankunda, and how about this, Macca?
Well, he's got the special gloves on tonight, but it was that left boot at full stretch.
As you saw from Adam Kersey, the fourth official, 5 minutes to be added on. What about that for a ball over the top for Tullio, who threads it through? It's Benny and Kalola. That's a brilliant stop by Glover to keep it at 2-1. Danger brewing here for victory. Tolgay Arslan. Izzo again. He's almost keeping them out single-handedly, which is how he made that particular save. And it comes for Good, who was again sniffing for the opportunity. Jamison, what a ball by Scott Jamison. Metcalf has Berenguer available, goes himself, 2-0. Connor Metcalf took a bit of a touch on the way through, didn't matter. Melbourne City in cruise control.
With the Harvey Norman replay, we see what a wonderful ball that is. Right back into the back area, and you see the run from Berenguer coming on the outside. You see three Brisbane players attracted to the ball, to the runner, sorry. And it's Connor Metcalf, pulls it onto his left foot, strikes it home, a deflection.
Here's Mata. Looks up. Good play, Antonsen. Options arriving. Milanovic on his left foot. Oh, great finish. Nick Milanovic, who started on the bench the last two matches, has made an impact off it this evening. Looks like he wants to remind a couple of people in attendance of that number 14 and name.
Well, let's not underrate this here from Antonsen. Under pressure, brings it down, realises he can't get the shot away. Finds Milanovic, who takes a wonderful first touch on the Harvey Norman replay to get rid of his defender. A little bump and then through the legs.
Makes some space for himself. Plays the ball in. Miller, the opener. Well, we said 47% of their goals had come from this time, and that is the 600th. Well, that's brilliant from Goddard on the Harvey Norman replay. Able to make himself some room. And all too easy for Lewis Miller.
Really clever. Sends Connor Chapman for a hot dog there and floats it in back post when Miller times his run perfectly. Wasn't a perfect header, but everything about that run was perfect.
At moments like that, can the game swing? And look at the press now.
And here they come. O'Neill. Aidan O'Neill! What a season he's having. What a month he's having. 2 goals in the derby now. 4 months apart. Either side of 2 goals against Brisbane. Aidan O'Neill.
Well, the Harvey Norman replay is going to celebrate one of the rising stars of Australian football. Miranda with the hospital pass. Connor Chapman, no competition. Miranda follows through. Might be something more on that one. But when it's Aidan O'Neill, who's just filled the leadership gap, if there was one, with the absence of Matthew Leckie.
Jason Cummings has the goal that matters. Jabs it out towards Silvera on the left, who look to run and go past Nuno Reis. It's Sammy Silvera! It is a glorious goal, and the Mariners are too clear. And that journey from the UK for his family has been worthwhile.
Well, Cummins, the architect, his brilliant composure on the Harvey Norman replay to eke out the chance. And then it's 1v1, and Silvera does the maths. It's me versus Reis. I'm going to blow him away. So Sammy Silvera drops the clutch. He says, have a piece of this dirt that I'm leaving in your face, Nuno. And then next stop, the back of the net. It's brilliant from Silvera. It's dreamland stuff from the Central Coast Mariners. What an excitement machine Sammy Silvera is.
Lupale looking to get around Walter Scott, and he's done that. Lashash and Ryan Teague. Oh, that's a glorious goal. What a move from Melbourne Victory. And the finish to match. Some way to mark your 50th appearance in the A-League. That is a beautiful goal scored by Melbourne Victory.
Well, it's an excellent finish from Ryan Teague on the Harvey Norman replay. It's poorly defended on the far side. However, Nishan Velupillay squares up to the defender and really should have been read better by Walter Scott. They had numbers back, couldn't gather, and then in the end it's a wonderful finish from Ryan Teague. I mean, Philip Curto in all his greatness and at top form isn't going to get that. No keepers would.
Here's Mo Toure looking to get the afterburners going, and he's blazed away from Latchman. Still with Toure. Oh, and it's squeezed in! Mo Toure finds the gap. He had no right to. Cameron Cook completely deceived. And the 17-year-old has doubled Adelaide's money.
As we see on the Harvey Norman replay here, he just knocks that ball and look at him go. And when he looks up here, he sees purple shirts everywhere. And then he just throws the eyes, catches Cameron Cook unawares and just sneaks it in that near post. Had no right, as you say, Simon, to get it in there.
Trying to be busy, Steins loses out. Strong challenge in midfield, advantage taken by Sydney FC. Bahajia rolls it in, and Sydney strike from nowhere.
I think that's a foul on the Perth player.
Yazbek able to convert. It was the Glory who were looking threatening. A foul in midfield, potentially. Not sure which way it could have gone, but Hajia with a delightful setup, and Yazbek back into the side on the score sheet, and Sydney FC make it 2.
And he's managed to thread it for Clayton Taylor. Oh, what a clearance by Hayden Matthews.
Brilliant anticipation from him.
Just touched to him by Orr. Orr to sling it into the back post. Up in the air by Morone. Stensness, and on the turn was Kai Rolls. And the Mariners with the early advantage. And a rare goal in the A-League for Kai Rolls. It's just his second. And how crucial could it prove to be, even though it's come very early on for the Central Coast.
Well, Adelaide's still asleep. They haven't even started the game. Mariners have been on the front foot. And the defending here, if you look at it, Juric, the short free kick. Tommy Orr, this is what he does, just hangs it up to the back post. He's completely unmarked, Murray. And then they don't really clear it. The header from Morone wasn't the best, and Rolls, well, there's 4 red shirts, and Rolls is completely unmarked, and he finishes it well. Swivels on it, tucks it into the bottom corner. Past Jakobsen,